Okay, folks, we are back and we're going to look some more at this Hebrew, finish up this Shiur 25, lesson 25, and hopefully get into Shiur 26, lesson 26. And I left off at the very last exercise here, Targil 4. So basically they want us to fill in the blanks. Hashalem means complete, and then we use yesh, there is, ein, there is not, or nimsa, which is located. And let's see, before I get started here, let me knock out a couple windows. There we go. Okay, so we're just going to keep working with the language here. I'm using basically, I'm using a Google Translate and Pa'alim. And so let's continue on here. So if you look at the last video I did complete number 1, but I think I got this one. I didn't quite get this one right. But I'm going to take a look at number 2 here and see what we can come up with. Basically, we got to figure out which of these words fits into this blank here. And we have, let's see, this is Bacampus, Bacampus Sifria. There is a Sifria. Let's see here, Bacampus Sifria. So it's like on the campus, there is a library. There's in the campus a library. So it might be Yesh that might go there. Yesh Bacampus Sifria. Yeah, there is a library on campus.
יש בקמפוס ספרייה.
Bacampus Sifria.
יש בקמפוס ספרייה.
Okay, so basically, we're going to use number 1. Yesh, there is Bacampus Sifria. There is a library on campus. Now, this he here refers to the campus. So it's going to start out with it because the subject matter is the library on campus, right? Actually, the subject is this here. The subject of the sentence is this library that's on campus. So it's going to be translated as it. So it's he, and notice that this has got to be a feminine gender because it's using this right here in a feminine sense. So it is what? Aliyad binyan. Let's see, hasiporet. Okay, so it's probably located. I bet you it's going to use this one here. Nimse. Okay, Nimsa. So it's located Nimsa Aliyad Binyan. He Nimsa Aliyad Binyan Asipuret. Let's see. Let's see what that Hasipuret. Hasiport. There we go. It might be the proper name. He. Okay, it is located next to the building Hasiporet.
היא נמצא על יד הבניין הסיפות.
Yeah, Hasiport. Okay, so this is a proper name here. Unless, hold on here. Oh, sport. That's what it is. That's a transliteration. Yeah. A sport. I bet you it's a sport building.
היא נמצא על יד הבניין הספורת.
I think it's sport.
היא נמצא על יד הבניין הספורת.
It wants to say sport, but it's the sports building. This is not ha.
היא נמצא על יד בניין הספורת.
He nimsa. Okay. So this is nimsa. Get rid of all this. So we got yesh, we got nimsa. Okay, blank shem harbe sport. I'm pretty sure that's got to be the sport. Let's take a look at that.
ספורט build. בניין ספורט.
Yeah, sport.
בניין ספורט.
Okay, so shem harbe sport. So blank there many sports. Harbe is like many, or there's many sports going on. So I would say maybe yesh again. There are there. I think that's sham. Yesh sham harbe sport. Yeah.
יש שם הרבה ספורט.
Yeah, yesh sham harbe. Now this might look like a shem here. So that could get you confused because it's spelled the exact same way, but it's there. It's pointing there. There is there, harbe sport. Okay, so there is there many sports. Okay, so we should have yesh, nimsa, yesh. So let's see what our answer key says. Before I do that, okay, I had to get some more light on in here. All right, so we got that one done. Let's remove that. And let's look now at our answer key. Okay, so look, okay, good. Yesh, let's see, Bakampus Sifria. Okay, so there is on the campus a library. Oh, look at this. It is, okay, yeah, I put Nimsa in there, but it's Nimsa et. So I missed the feminine singular part on there, didn't I? So it should be feminine singular. So I should have known that because it reflects this. But I assume with Nimsa, it would be feminine, but that's not the case. It's Nimsa et. Ale yad binyan asport. Okay, so let's take a look at that. He nimsa et ale yad binyan asport.
היא נמצאת על יד בעניין הספורט.
Okay, so it is located. Al yad means nearby, binyan the building, and the sports building. It's located near the sports building. Okay, but I did get this correct. Yesh sham harbe sport. So there is there many sports. Essentially what that's saying. I want to lose my. Okay, so we got that one. So let's take a look at number 3. I left. This is. Oh, I see what this is. We've got an answer, and we have the question rather. This is the question, and then we have an answer. Okay, so what I want to see is.
Question. שאלה.
Yeah, she'ela. So it's interesting that it must be that this, you would think that this would be like, in English, if you had a study guide, it'd be like a Q for equals question. Okay, but in Hebrew, in these Hebrew books, it's almost like it's just a symbol that stands for question, because she'elah is question in Hebrew. And that is basically spelled like you got a sheen, an aleph, a lamed, and a hey. So it's got a little bit here. Are they taking this here? Let's take a look at the answer. So answer is
תשובה.
teshuvah, and they're using a vet. It's almost like it's taking one letter from that. So aleph comes from she'elah, and then bet comes from teshuvah. So it's like symbolic of answer. Okay, so teshuvah. Okay, so let's see here. Blank po shir o tayin. I wonder what that is. Po shir tayin. Po shir tayin. Well, shirutaim. There we go. We got it.
או שירותים. או שירותים.
Okay, so po shirutim. Now here's an interesting word. It means toilets. So basically, if we were to say, are there toilets there, we could put yesh. It's a question. So it's going to be yesh po shirutim.
או שירותים.
Shirutim. Okay, so this must be a shuruk here. So are there toilets there? Okay, the answer is lo. Oh, it's going to be used this one right here. There is not. No, there is not. That's the only possible thing I can come up with. Okay, so no, there is not. Now, hashirutim, the toilets. Okay, so now we're going to use this located one. And notice, first of all, we have to figure out what the gender is of the word toilet. Because remember, every word in Hebrew has a gender. So then I go to my Pa'alim program and we put toilet. Let's see here. Might be bathrooms. Sure. Okay, we should have I bet you it comes from to soak. It comes from to soak, which is like a bathroom. Now, if I can find that on here, that's not it either. A sheer resh. It's not coming up. Okay, I see what the problem is. Service, help, assistance. It's shirut, comes from shirut team. It's a taxi service. Okay, so so that's not correct. It came up on Google. So this here is a taxi service. Taxi service, so it's like a taxi. Okay, so there is their shirutim.
פה שירותים.
Shirutim.
Oh,
Okay, so it's
shirutim.
taxi. Okay. Lo ain, there is not hashirutim. And that's we're going to need to put located. So so now that we know what the correct word is, it's masculine. So it's probably going to be nimsa'im. Let's see if that comes out right. Hashirutim nimsa'im sham. Ha, look at that. Google Translate still claims that that is toilets. Oy vey. Nimsa'im. Okay, so basically all we're doing here is just figuring out. Okay, so it should be hashirutim nimsa'im sham.
השירותים נמצאים שם.
Okay. Hey, Shane, Yod, Resh, Shurik, Tav, Yod, Mem Sufit. I got it spelled correct.
השירותים נמצאים שם.
Okay, so we should have Yesh, Ein, and Nimsa'im. Let's check that out on our answer key. Okay, so we have, yeah, I got that correct. The she'ela, the question is Yesh po shirutim, are there toilets there according to Google Translate? Answer teshuvah is lo ain, there is not. Okay, so ha shirutim nimsa'im, I got that right. Nimsa'im sham, because this is masculine. Okay, so, and then notice it's not just masculine, it's masculine plural. So therefore, the preposition or the, in other words, the word nimsa has to be put into a masculine plural gender and number, okay? Nimsa im sham, okay. All right, so we have the she'ela. This is the question. Afo blank Naharia. Okay, that, remember that was that town they were talking about? Where is located Naharia? Okay, so basically we're going to be using this one right here. Now remember that Naharia and all other cities like Yerushalayim, like Israel, cities, lands, they are by default feminine gender. So therefore, we're going to be using this. Now, this is the basic form, nimsa, but we're going to be using nimsa et. So afo nimsa et Naharia. Afo nimsa et Naharia.
איפה נמצאת נהריה?
Nimset. Okay, so it's just nimset. Okay, so nimset. I kind of ran into that there, but we should see afo nimset Naharia. So basically, where is located Naharia? Naharia is a city in Israel, right? So the teshuvah, the answer is Aliyad Hayam. So nearby the sea. Hayam, Aliyad Hayam. Aliyad Hayam. Yeah. Aliyad Hayam. Aliyad Hayam. Doesn't like to give it to me, but that's what it is.
על יד הים.
Yeah, Aliyad Hayam, nearby the sea.
על יד הים.
Okay, all right, so we should have a nimset here. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so yep, that's correct. Eifo nimset Naharia. So where is located Naharia? Where's located Naharia? Aliyad Hayam, nearby the sea. All right. Okay, let's see. Hanashim. So this would be like the women, blank, akshuv, ba'ovodah. Okay, so I think that is like, akshuv is like now. Akshuv ba'ovodah. Akshuv ba'ovodah. No, it's akshav. That's what it is. Akshav ba'ovodah. Now at work. Okay, so Hanashim. So I bet you it's going to be this one right here, are located now at work. So I bet you it's going to be, because we're talking about women, so it's going to be feminine plural. Feminine plural, okay? So we've got to come up with, so it's probably going to be nimsaot. Hanashim nimsaot akshav ba'ovodah. Yeah. It's Hanashim, not Anashim.
הנשים נמצאות עכשיו בעובדה.
Wait a minute.
הנשים נמצאות עכשיו בעבודה.
Yeah, that's right. So ba'ovadah. So this is at work. Akshav are now at work, and where they're going to be located. Women are now at work. So we're going to use this word here, and we're going to put it in the plural feminine sense. So it's going to be noon, mem, sadi, aleph, holem, and tab. So we should have nimsaot. So hanashim nimsaot akshab be'ovadah. So the women are located now at work. Women are now at work, essentially. Okay, so let's take a look at our answer key. Okay, so we have hanashim, yeah, nimsaot akshav be'ovadah. So the women are located akshav now at work. All right, so let's take a look at this one here. We have she'elah, that's the question. Eifo, where blank hashama. Okay, so let's see, where. I wonder if that's bashama.
בשמה.
It's not bishma, it's hashama.
השמה.
Oh, it's hasama.
השמה.
Look at that, hasama. No, it's hashamash. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Hashamash, I bet you, is the sun.
השמש.
Yeah.
השמש.
Okay, so Eifo blank Hashemesh. So it's asking a location. It's going to be this one right here. So basically, we have to take a Shemesh. So Shemesh equals sun, and we have to figure out what the gender is for that. Okay, and that's feminine. Look at that. And there's only one sun, so it's singular and it is feminine. So we're looking for the singular feminine of what? This word right here, because it's asking, where is the sun located? Where is the sun located? So it's going to be nimsa et, undoubtedly. Eifo nimsa et hashemesh.
איפה נמצאת השמש?
Nimset, okay. Eifo nimset hashemesh.
איפה נמצאת השמש?
Okay, so we're going to have a noon, Okay, so Ephod Nimset HaShemesh. So where is located the sun? Okay, so what's the answer? Get rid of all this. So where is located the sun? Bashamayim, in the sky. Shamayim, in the heavens. Yeah, that one's a pretty easy one. Well, let's take a look at, and that's what we should have on our answer key. There we go. Ephod Nimset HaShemesh. Okay, so where is located the sun? Okay, and then Bashamayim is in the heavens. It's in the sky. All right, okay, so here is the word Shamayim. Let's see, Zachar would be the masculine. So it looks like it's a masculine word. Isn't that interesting? Because God is masculine gender. And Rabim, it's like it's in a plural sense. So it's not just like one section of the sky, it's all the sky, like everywhere. So it's described as it's everywhere. All right. Now we have She'elot. This is like questions, I think. She'elot. She'elot. Yeah, question.
שאלות.
She'elot. All right, so basically, I think what they're doing is they're just asking us questions and trying to figure out. So we have, okay, so look at, we have at or ata, so it's masculine or feminine, gar or gara, dwell. Okay, so ba'ir gadola o katana. Okay, so do you, basically it's questions to the person doing this guide, essentially doing this this text, which would be me. So for me, if someone were to ask me this question, they would use ata gar. Okay, but they'd be using that one. Ata gar, are you dwelling? But in a city, gadola, in a big city, o katana, or small city. Well, I dwell in what, if you're comparing like the city I dwell in to say like Atlanta or New York City, it would be katana. So how would I answer that? I would say ani gar. Okay, so ani gar ba ir. Gar ba ir, in a city katana. And why is it katana and not katan? Well, because remember, cities and countries are, they are feminine automatically, feminine gender. All right, guys, so let's take a look at this one. Ephod Nimset. Okay, so where are you located? Ha'ir Shaka. Where is your city located? So it's like the city belonging to you. Okay, so if this was asked of me, I would answer he nimsaet it's located, it is located where? Let's see, I would say, if you use the term for United States, it's an interesting term because it's like the country of the covenant. Yeah.
United States. ארצות הברית.
Yeah, Artsot Habrit. Literally, it's called the land of the covenant. Is that weird or what? The land of the covenant. That's almost like the promised land. But the covenant I think they're talking about is the Constitution, which says we are a nation under God. So that's the covenant part they're talking about. Although our government is rejecting God left and right now, sadly. So we have Habrit. Okay, so I would answer this. Epho nimset ha'ir shokah. So where is your city located? I would say he, which refers to the city, right? It, nimset, it is located, artsot habrit, in the land of the covenant, or the United States, USA. Okay, that's the way to answer that. Okay, how about this one? Ha'im ha'ir. Okay, so shokah. Ha'im ha'ir shokah nimset aliyad hayam. Okay.
האם העיר שוקה נמצאת על יד
Well, yeah,
הים?
that's right. Basically, it's a way of saying is. Ha'im is like ha'ir. Is the city, is your city, shokah is your city, nimset located nearby. Aliyad is like, it literally is like on hand or nearby. Hayam. Okay, so Ha'im ha'ir shokah nimset aliyad hayam. So is your city located by the city, by the sea? We need to shokah.
האם העיר שלך נמצאת על יד הים?
Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be shokah, not shalech, because I'm a man. It's going to be shokah. All right, so I'm going to put low. And I could put low, or actually, I could put, let's see. I could just put no, it is not located by the sea. So if I were to say it's not located by the sea, I could say lo, he names et aliyad hayam. Lo nimset aliyad hayam. No, it's not located by the sea. So I could put that. All right, let's go to number 4. Ma yesh berahov. So what is, let's see, is there a street? So what is there a street? Harosh, is there a main street? Shel ha'ir. Okay, so ma yesh. So what is there a street, or is there a main street belonging to your city? In other words, is there a main street in your city? Now remember, shel is like belonging to. It's like a possession word. Ha'ir. Okay, so ma yesh berhov haroshi shel ha'ir. So let's take a look at that real quick here. Ma yesh berahov haroshi shel ha'ir. Yeah.
מה יש ברחוב הראשי של העיר?
Okay, so what, basically what there is street, main, belonging to your city. So what is the main, is there a main street on your city? I could put Ken yesh berahov haroshi. Yes, there is.
כן, יש איש ברחוב הראשי.
Okay. Berahov.
כן, יש ברחוב הראשי.
Yeah, yes, there is a main street. I could probably answer it that way. All right, how about this one? Yesh ba'ir, there is in the city, makomot, a place, I think this is me'anianim. So is there a nice place in your city? I think that's what that's saying. Yesh ba'ir makomot me.
יש בעיר מקומות מעניינים.
Okay, so are there in your city places that are interesting? So are there interesting places in your city? Let's see. I could put Ken Yesh Park. Me'anianim.
כן, יש פה פארק מעניינים.
Okay, so basically it would be like Ken, yes, yesh, there is there. Remember, we have to use there. There should be something between that. Yesh, Ken yesh po park. Remember, park is a transliterated English word. Okay, so park and me'anianim. That would be this word right here. Interesting.
כן, יש פה פארק מעניינים. כן, יש פה פארק מעניינים.
Okay, so interesting. Yes, there is an interesting park there. So that's what would go here. All right, AFO, and it's going to be using ata. Where is your, or what do you, it looks like what do you, it's going to be using this one for me because I'm a man. It's going to say, oh, hey. But if you're a woman out there going through this material, you would use ohevet, or you use at ohevet. But for me, it's ata ohev latiel ba'ir. Latiel ba'ir. Okay, so see, where do you love? I think that's to walk in the city. Efo ata ohev latiel ba'ir.
איפה אתה אוהב לטייל בעיר?
Yeah, so where do you like to walk in the city? Well, I don't do a lot of city walking myself, but I'll just make something up. Ani ohev latiel ba'park. Okay, so I could put ani ohev. I like latiel is like to walk. Latiel, and where? Ba park. Oh, we need a left here. A resh and a kof. Okay, so ani ohev latiel b'park. So I like to walk in the park. So the question is, efo ata ohev, where do you like latiel ba'ir? Where do you like to walk in the city? And so my answer is ani ohev latiel b'park. So I like to walk in the park. All right, guys, that completes that lesson. Lesson 25. That took me like 4 videos to get through all that. I like to basically just cover every little nook and cranny on these things. And yes, it is time intensive, but you know, it's good for if you really want to be good at the language, that's how you have to do. You have to do time intensive stuff. All right, let me see if I have any questions on my video. You can now receive stars on your post so your fans can appreciate your videos. Okay. Okay, I don't have any questions on there. Looks like I've got okay, so we've got time now to get into this other. I keep getting these messages from people that they don't understand that I'm teaching a language and they want to reach out on Facebook Messenger. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at Shiur 26. So Shiur is a lesson, and I want to look up 26. I think it's what I want to do is start practicing these numbers. So what do we have?
26.
Oh, esrim. So we have a scene. Okay, so basically esrim is like 20, right? Esrim, and then vashesh is basically 20 and 6. So it's like 20 plus 6. You ever wondered? That's not a G. It shouldn't be a G. You ever wonder how numbers are done in Hebrew? Basically, they give you the tens column and then they give you the ones column and they put it together. So that's how it's done in Hebrew. Okay, so esrim vashesh. Okay, shiur esrim vashesh. Shiur esrim vashesh. Yeah, that's right.
שיעור 26.
Yeah, esrim vashesh. Okay, so lesson 26. All right, kulam halokim. Let's see, halachim. Okay, kulam halakim. Let's see, harev laseret. Okay, so I know the laseret is to the movies. Kulam hulachim ha'erev laseret. Okay.
כולם הולכים הערב לסרט. כולם הולכים הערב לסרט.
Okay, so this is interesting. Kulam. This I haven't seen this one yet. Everyone. Everyone. Kulam. There it is right there. Kulam. It's everybody. Holachim has to do with going. Usually to halak means to walk, but it can be, because normally like you use linsoa for like motorized conveyance, but everyone is going holakim in the general sense. You could say kulam holachim ha'erev. So in the evening to the movie. Everyone is going in the evening to the movie, right?
כולם הולכים הערב לסרט.
Okay, so everyone is going to the movie tonight. All right, so let me check this out here. Yesh li. So that's literally, that says there is to me. There is to me, or in English it's I have. Look at this one here. Lahitz ta'er. Sorry or be sorry. To be sorry. Meets ta'er. So that has to do with just sorry. Meets ta'er. Let's see if I can get that pronounced properly. Meets ta'er. Yeah.
מצטער.
Yeah, meets ta'er.
מצטער.
Okay, to be sorry. Okay, and then haval. That actually haval is like, it's like bad. It's almost like what's haval?
הבל.
Oh, it's hevel.
הבל.
Okay.
הבל.
Too bad. Okay, so it's too bad. Hevel. But it looks like it's got kametz there. So it's like havel.
הבל.
Hevel. Okay, all right. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Moshe Holek Bakampus. Okay, so Moshe is going to the campus. Aliyad. A cafeteria. Look at that. That's like an English transliterated word. Cafeteria. Aliyad ha cafeteria. So nearby the cafeteria, who pogash et. Let's see. Pogash is probably the meeting thing. He meets Einet. Okay, he meets Einet. Aliyad cafeteria hu pogash et ainet. Cafeteria. Boy, it doesn't like to give it to me, does it? There we go. Well, I tell you what, this Google Translate is not helping me right now. Aliyad cafeteria hu pogash et ainet. Okay.
Cafeteria hu pogeshet einat.
Yeah, it's hu pogesh.
Cafeteria hu pogeshet einat.
Okay, so this is pogesh. So this is a shurik here. Pugesh, hu pugesh et einat. So it's like einat is like this. Einat. That's a proper name. Cafeteria is the cafeteria. Okay, and then aliyad means nearby the cafeteria. Nearby, cafeteria hu he pogesh. I think it's pogesh.
Cafeteria hu pogeshet einat.
So it's like pogesh. So if you see this pogesh, it's this meets, he meets him. So this has got to be holem. And this has got to be, I bet you it's segol. And then this is sheen. So that's what it would look like with pointing, pogesh. But remember, there's no pointing in modern Hebrew. That's what makes it a lot more difficult. Okay, so not, okay, so what does he say? Shalom Moshe. Okay, so hello Moshe. Ma shalom ka, how are you? Okay, and Moshe says, Tov, manishma. Manishma is like, hey, what's going on? Manishma.
Manishma.
Yeah, basically it can mean, hey, how are you doing? Or what's going on? Manishma. Einet says, Mitsuyan, it's going good. He's saying it's going excellent. Mitsuyan. Yeah.
Metsuyan.
Yeah, Matsuyan is excellent. Moshe Anaknu. So Moshe, are we Anaknu Holachim? Are we going Ha'erev Laseret? Are we going this evening to the movie? Rotse Gam Labo. Do you also want? Oh, wait a minute. This is not a question here. This is a statement. He's saying, Moshe, we Anaknu Holachim are Ha'erev. Sarah, so we are going to the movie this evening. Okay, so that's what he's saying. Moshe, anaknu holechim ha'erev l'sera. So we are going to the movie this evening. Rotse gam labo. So to go. This to labo means to go. Do you want also to go? Rotse gam labo. Do you also want to go? Essentially, what that's saying. Moshe says, Mi zeh. Who is this? Who are these anaknu? Mi zeh anaknu. Who's we? In other words, he wants to know who's going. I guess maybe You know, that's a question I might ask too. Who's going? All right. Inet says, Ani Yael. Say me, I, Yael, Ronan, Aaron. Look at that. Kulam. Okay, what's that? That's everyone. Everyone. Me, Yael, Ronan, and Aaron. I think this is
Iran.
yeah, Iran. So it's like this one here is spelled like this. And then this one here is Ronan. Okay, and then this one here is Yael. That's that figure in the Bible. And then Ani is I. Okay, so Aaron, Ronan, Yael, I. Okay, so and then Kulam is everyone. Okay. Oh, stop that. Okay, so Rotse Labo, do you want to go? Okay, Moshe says, Lo ani mitzateer. I wonder if that means tired. Lo ani mitzateer. Oh, it's sorry.
לא אני מצטער. לא אני מצטער.
Okay, here it is right here. Sorry, mitztaer. Lo ani mitztaer. Okay, so sorry. Yesh li harbe. There is to me a lot. Shiore bai. There's a lot. In other words, I have a lot of homework. Look at that. Shiore bai is homework. Harbe means a lot. Harbe. Yesh li harbe shiore bai. Okay. Yesh li harbe shiore bai.
יש לי הרבה שיעורי בית.
Yeah, shiore bai. Okay, yesh li harbe. There is to me Ovada, and I have a lot of work probably. Yesh li harbe ovada. Yeah.
יש לי הרבה עובדה.
Yeah, ovda. Ovda. Okay, wait a minute here. This is avoda. Well, hold on here. Avoda.
יש לי הרבה עבודה.
Yeah, I have a lot of work. Yeah, yesh li harbe avoda. Einat says chavel. What does he say? Too bad. He says too bad. Okay, all right. So that is that little story there. Einet is trying to get Moshe to go to the movies with him. But Moshe says, Lo ani, let's see, metzata er. Oh, no, I'm sorry, yeshli harbe shiore bai. So I have a lot of homework. So probably Ina is a really good student. So he doesn't do a lot of extracurricular stuff. Sounds to me like. All right, guys, let's take a look at a minute. All right, so let's finish this up here. Hashelmut. Okay, so these are questions. Hashelmut. Hashelmut.
Hashlemut.
Hashlemut. Okay, so this means complete, probably.
Hashlemut.
Hashlemut. Okay, so complete. Okay, so Inat, Yael, Ronan, Iran. So where they got to be going? Holachim. I bet you it's going to be Holachim. Holachim Laseret.
הולכים לסרט.
Okay, so Holachim Laseret are going to the movie. Let's see. Le blank Yeshuri Bayit. To see what's going on here. Yeshuri by so there is a lot of homework. To who is a lot of homework? There is to it's going to be to Moshe, right? Le Moshe Yeshuri Bai. So there is to Moshe a lot of homework. So we should have Holakim here. We should have Moshe. Yeshlo. There is let's see. There is Lesh Lecha. There is to who? Oh, I bet you this is going to be who here. That's what they're getting at here. To who? So it's going to be I bet you it's le'im. I bet you that's what they're getting here. Le'im yeshi oribai. So to who is there a lot of homework? Le'im yeshi oribait. No. It's not le'aim. It's got to be im. Okay, what's going on here? Let's try this.
To who has a lot of homework? למי שיש הרבה שיעורי בית. למי שיש הרבה שיעורי בית.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to have to look this one up. Is this a little confusing? Okay, let's see what's going on here. Okay, Einat Yael or Ronan. Okay, Holakim, I got that right. Look at this one. Lamashe, I don't think well, yeah, I said to Moshe, there is a lot of homework. I think I put that in there. Okay, Yesh Lo Harbe Abodah. There is to him a lot of work. Harbe Obodah. Okay, so I'm getting the idea now. Must be I'm getting tired. After about an hour, I get a little rundown. All right, guys, I think this is good for today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this all over again. Extracurricular stuff. Okay, so next time I'm going to pick this up on lesson 26 and see what I can come up with here. So with anything, just keep working with the language. You know, The Bible says that the good man, the righteous, falleth 7 times, but each time he gets up again. That also has an application to study. You can't hit the bullseye. If you're shooting a bow and arrow at a bullseye, it takes a lot of tries and a lot of mistakes before you get closer to the bullseye. And that's the way it is with Hebrew language. We continue to work with it. The more you work with it, the more you can get familiar with it, comfortable with it. And, I would say I'm probably in the lower intermediate level. I know, like I've got a study partner that is a lot more advanced than I am. And she's getting married, actually. So basically, just find a study partner. Find somebody who's interested in the language like you, and it's a lot easier to do it with someone. Probably one of the reasons why I even put these videos out there is because I feel like I'm engaging with an audience, and so it's just easier for me to study myself when I'm engaging with an audience. So anyway, after saying all of that, take a look at the details on this video. Look at our Greenwood Yahad, look at the denomination we're part of, New Earth Restoration. Remember that we don't subscribe to everything on New Earth Restoration. We are not preterists here. We believe in the futurists and the cyclical aspect of prophecy. And we probably have much more of a solid belief in the canon of Scripture. But we do have an overarching principle, unity and diversity there. But take a look at all of the materials that we're putting out, whether with the New Earth Restoration or whether with the Greenwood Yahad. And I hope that you guys have a great day today. And I will say shalom, shalom.